You're watching SUNtv, broadcasting to the world from studios in Providenciales, in the beautiful binational Turks and Caicos Islands. SUNtv, your source for real news as it happens.
I'm Tadleen Dafferlin, and here's a SUNtv News Bulletin. About a week after the U.S. Embassy in the Bahamas issued a warning to American tourists about crime in the Turks and Caicos Islands, 2 female visitors on the island of North Caicos were attacked and robbed. According to police reports, 2 females aged 20 and 53 years woke up on Sunday, March 30th to discover 3 males were inside their room at Pelican Beach Resort. Police said 3 male suspects fled from the room that was occupied by 2 females after attempting to steal items. The suspects then entered a second room and stole items. Then they returned to the room occupied by the 2 females and demanded cash and other items. According to police, at some point, the females began to scream, and a 63-year-old male who heard their screams left his room to determine the cause of the screams. While approaching the female's room, the man was confronted by one of the suspects. An altercation took place and a 63-year-old male received a wound to one of his fingers. Sometime later, police located a 24-year-old male of Q North Caicos. The 24-year-old male suspect put up a struggle after being informed that he was under arrest but was subdued. Police Public Relations Officer Audley Aswood said the male suspect is expected to be charged later this week and that police are looking for the other 2 persons.
In the island of North Caicos, we had an incident where several persons were attacked in an incident which we were investigating. 911 received a call that there was several persons on the property, at least one of which had a knife, and they demanded their property. And police officers responded to the scene. While conducting a search of the scene, one of the officers saw a black male who promptly fled the scene once seeing the police officer. The police officer gave chase and sometime later was able to apprehend and arrest a 24-year-old male without incident. A search was done of that male, and on his person was found some of the items that were reported stolen. He is currently assisting our officers in this investigation, and we will be updating the media on this. We expected to lay a charge on this individual sometime later this week. We're also looking for a second male suspect. It is unclear as to the identity of this person, but I am urging anyone, in particular in the in the island of North Caicos, who might have information as to the identity of this person, to step forward, contact any police station, or they can also contact 1-800-8477, which is our Crime Stoppers number. During the incident, one of the males got into a struggle with one of the suspects, and he received a wound to his finger. He was required to be taken to Q Clinic, where he was treated by a doctor for a non-life-threatening injury and release.
Meanwhile, ASWA told SUNtv that police have made a major breakthrough in the case involving the officer who was shot while making a drop-off at the CIBC First Caribbean Bank earlier this year. He said the gun was sent off for testing and the police were able to make a match.
Sometime earlier this year, the Royal Turks and Caicos Islands were able to recover a firearm that was used in the commission of a robbery here in Providenciales. The fire unit of the Royal Turks and Caicos Islands Police Force took this said firearm, sent it overseas to a lab for a ballistic test, and it returned positive for the firearm used in the incident that involved one of our officers, in which the said officer was shot. Further investigation into that matter is currently being conducted, and we're hoping to have the individual charged for that matter sometime soon.
You're watching SUNtv, broadcasting to the world from studios in Providenciales in the beautiful by nature Turks and Caicos Islands. SUNtv, your source for real news as it happens.
The 114 illegal Haitians who were intercepted by Marine police on a sloop early Monday morning are being prepared for repatriation back to Haiti. The 94 males and 20 females are currently being held at the detention center in 5 Keys. A 40-foot Haitian sloop was detected at approximately 5:11 a.m. on Monday, March 31, 2014, 10 miles off the coast of Providenciales. The vessel was located and intercepted by officers of the Marine Branch. The sloop was towed to the South Dock port by the Marine Branch and arrived at approximately 8:55 a.m. On Christmas Day 2013, at least 17 Haitians died when a boat in which they were traveling capsized off Providenciales. Well, that's our SUNtv News Brief for today. Join us again tomorrow when we bring you real news as it happens directly to your computer, mobile device, or smartphone. If you know anyone living overseas who would like to keep up with what is happening in the Turks and Caicos Islands, get them to email us at sun@suntci.com so we can add them to our mailing list to get SUNtv news. Thanks for watching. I'm Tadleen Dafferlin.